Hello everybody, welcome to the first C++ tutorial. Now we're going to download, we're just going to jump right into this. The first thing that we need to do is download an IDE, and I've just liked this one, Dev C++. It's pretty good, has themes, that's why I like it. So I click download. This is what we're going to do. I'm going to link everything in the description. I click download. Gonna wait for it to download, and then once it's all downloaded, you're gonna want to hit keep. I'm gonna click on this to open it and when it downloads, but I like this one because I've been using it for a day or so, and it hasn't had any problems whatsoever. It has nice colors, it has all this type of stuff. So when you get to it, it's gonna go like this. You're gonna click yes, you want it to have files go to your computer. You want it to actually have access to your files. Let me just move back a couple pages. But it's gonna say please select the language. You're gonna click English. If you can understand me, then you're probably going to click English. You're going to click I agree. Click next. You can install this wherever, and then it will download. So we'll be done. We'll be back when it downloads. So when we're done, it's going to look like this. It'll say it's been installed, and we're going to click Run Dev C++ right here. Now, a little bit about Dev C++, or a little bit about C++, is that it's a lot different than any programming language that I've ever done. So it's kind of difficult, but we're gonna choose our language right here. Select my theme. Gonna select the best font. My color will be matrix because I like this one. Icons will be whatever. New look. And then I'm gonna click OK. You don't have to choose those settings. Those are just my settings for my vanity items. But this is what it looks like. So what we're going to do is we're going to create file, we're going to do new, we're going to do source file. We're going to get right into this. Now I want to create some place where I want to save everything. So I'm going to go to libraries, I'm going to go to documents, and then just make a new folder called C++. And then that will be the place where I'm going to store all my items. Wow, amazing. Documents folder is unavailable. That's great. Well, I'll do this documents. Thought I just made a folder here. Well, I'm gonna make another folder. It's gonna be called C++, and I'm gonna open it. I'm gonna rename this file to Hello World. Now, what you're going to need to do for every single, the programs, at least for the beginning, is we're going to put our headers up here. So there are two lines that we're going to do. We're going to do include, and then we're going to do IO stream with those fancy triangle brackets. And we're going to put right here using namespace and std, and we're going to put a semicolon because that's how we close our lines. And then we're going to create this nice main function right here, into main, and we're going to type cout. It's not count, it's cout because out as an output is in there. And we're going to put a string right here. It's going to say hello world. Now I'm going to put a semicolon. So that's our, standard print statement. It uses these two triangle brackets, and it'll print whatever's here, and cout has to be at the beginning. And then we're going to return 0, because in every function we have to return something, but we'll get to that later. And this is pretty much your very, very simple hello world program. So now what we're going to do is, in this one, we're going to go to execute, compile, and run. I usually just click F11. If you have a laptop, it might be function F11. I don't know if Macs have an F11 key, but they might. I don't know. And we're going to compile it. And compiling usually, saves it, looks for bugs. Maybe if you don't want to run your code yet, you can keep doing this. But as you can see, my antivirus picked up on this. So I'm not going to remove this. I'll continue. I'll allow this because we don't want this to happen again. We want to run our files. We don't want our antivirus to pick up on these files. I'll get back to everybody later on how to actually run these files without your antivirus getting mad at you. But I'm going to click F11 right here, and it caught it again. So I'm going to keep allowing it. I'm going to cancel this scan. And you know what? When you run this at home and you don't have an antivirus, then it'll come up with hello world. Might take a while, but my next video will be how to get past the antivirus software when running your programs, because if that's a problem for me, it's going to be problems for other people. If you don't have an antivirus, then great, you might be able to run these programs. I was running it earlier today on another computer that did not have an antivirus, only Windows Defender, and I think that was also getting a little mad at me. But make sure you watch the next video. I'll figure that out. So yeah, if you want to run this program, you have to watch the next video if you have a antivirus software that picks up on this stuff. So stay tuned for that. I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.